Welcome back. Here we are. We're going to learn the next 5 psukim in Perek Yud Gimel. We're in Parsha Shelach and Sefer Bamidbar. Pasuk Chaf Aleph Vaya'alu Vayaturu, the Miraglim, the 12 spies. Vaya'alu, they went up. Vayaturu, and they began to scout or to spy at Haaretz, the land. Obviously, we're talking about Canaan, which is Israel. Midbar Tzin, they began in Midbar Tzin in the south of the land. Ad Rechov Levo Chamat. They went from Midbar Tzin until the road that was leading towards the city of Chamat in the north. Rechov, Ad Rechov, the road. Levo Chamat, that was to the entrance of the city of Chamat. Vaya'alu, Pasuk Chav Bet. Vaya'alu, they went up Negev. They went up. The previous Pasuk Chav Aleph was a general idea of the direction where they went, from the south, Midbar Tzin, to Chamat up in the north. Pasuk Chav Bet, Vaya'alu Negev. So they began with the Negev. That's where they entered. Vayavo ad Chevron, and they went Vayavo ad Chevron. He went to Chevron. If you see, it says Vaya'alu. They all went up through the Negev, but only in the singular it says Vayavo ad Chevron. So one person went to Chevron. Rashi will tell us who that is. Visham. What did he see in Chevron, or what was there in Chevron? Visham, over there was Achiman, Sheshai, V'Talmai. 3 people. Who are these people? Yilidei Ha'anak. They are the sons, or they are the children of giants. Meaning, the pasuk wants to tell us that in Chevron there are some very, very large giants in Chevron. Now, another fact about the city of Chevron: the Chevron Sheva Shanim Nivnita. It was built 7 years. The Chevron Sheva Shanim Nivnita. It was built 7 years. Lifnei Tzoan Mitzrayim, before a place in Mitzrayim called Tzoan. Tzoan in Mitzrayim. Chevron was built 7 years before the city of Tzoan. The Chevron Sheva Shanim Nivnita Lifnei, before Tzoan Mitzrayim. Pasuk Chaf Gimel. Vayavo, from Chevron, or from the Negev, from wherever they were. Vayavo ad Nachal Eshkol. They then went to the valley of Eshkol. Where is that? Not where is that, but why is it called that? What did they do there? Vayichretu misham zemora. They karet. They cut from there a vine. What was on this vine? Ve'eshkol anavim echad. They cut a vine of 1 cluster of grapes. Ve'eshkol is cluster, anavim echad, of grapes 1. Okay, so vayichretu misham zemora ve'eshkol anavim echad. They cut in this place of Nachal Eshkol. They cut from there 1 vine, 1 cluster of grapes from there. Vayisa'uhu vamot, and they carried it on poles. That's vayisa'uhu, like yisa nasa, to carry. Vayisa'uhu vamot, they carried it on a pole. Bishnayim, with 2. So Rashi is going to want to know whether it's 2 poles or 2 people. But they carried it with 2. Umin harimonim, umin ha'te'inim. The pasuk just means, and from the pomegranates, and from the figs. The pasuk is leaving out the word, and they also took from the rimonim that were in this place Nachal Eshkol, and they took from the figs that were in this place Nachal Eshkol. Pasuk Chavdalad. Lamakom hahu kara Nachal Eshkol. Meaning, that place they named the place Nachal Eshkol. The previous pasuk already says that that's its name, but it gets its name in pasuk Chavdalad. It says it gets its name from this event that took place. That Lamakomu Kara Nachal Eshkol. Why? Al Odot, by the matters, or because of the matters, or due to the matter, HaEshkol, of the cluster, Asher Kartu Misham B'nai Yisrael, that B'nai Yisrael cut down from there. It became Nachal Eshkol because of the event of cutting this very large cluster of grape. Last pasuk Chafei. Vayashuvu mitur haaretz. The Meraglim returned back to the desert. Miketz arba'im yom, at the end of 40 days. Meaning, the Meraglim did everything. They toured all of Eretz Canaan, all of Eretz Yisrael, and it took them arba'im yom. It took them 40 days.